shoes, white black primary shoe selected. Ready.
Don't get much love if you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I know? Not on the phone, when I'm on my own. They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Stop taking but still got a reflux.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
So that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. The first down screen pass, good for 5. For the Packers and Niners, this, of course, a rematch of the NFC Championship game from a year ago. And that game belonged to the 49ers. You might remember Raheem Mostert. Boy, he really made a name for himself with that one. 220 yards on the ground, 4 touchdown runs in the 37-20 victory that sent the 49ers to Miami.
Yard gain on the play. And a 49er first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Second down.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21
But
yards.
one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the Packers' 33-yard line.
Here we go on second and 12. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's third down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it second and 5.
The tackle made at the 20.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Made by Jonathan.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Well, after after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny.
The pass.
Give him 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Working with a 2nd and 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, 49ers nothing.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Brought down at the 20.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 18-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And 1.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 6. Touchdown, Packers. From 8 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On play action, they'll throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Exit depth chart. Entering depth slot 2. Enter. Resume. Entering cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. They have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 2nd and 5. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And it's a touchdown for the Packers. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And it is now 21-0.
the score. Packers 21, 49ers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Samuel bringing in the slant.
Jalen Hurts.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
38-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Hurts. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now they try the right side here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. He'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a big play for the Pack on third. 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll set up to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now a handoff looking right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A gain of 5. First down.
That's a jet sweep. They get it to Foster. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Carried by the
a solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think that's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Flush to his right. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Across midfield.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Hurts sets up to throw it. And Jennings has it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's a gain of 8.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd down, here's Hurts. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown.
Jordan Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers get a score closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
The score, Packers 21, 49ers 7.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drive's...
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Taken down.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. After the penalty, it's Penny, and he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
I think it's pretty easy to say this is a ginormous 3rd down opportunity here for the defense, and I'm just going to tell you, Brandon, from my experiences, what you're saying in the huddle to each other is all the right things. Read your keys, do your job, but the biggest one, you don't have to do more. Just do what you can do, and you can make this play.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And they give this time to the tailback. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Hurts. This pass to Jennings, and he makes a catch. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now they try the right side here. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
they'll set up a throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
a gain of 2.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and establish themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Second and 3. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll look to throw here. At their man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Foster. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, 49ers.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are back within a score. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happen in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Packers, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else in their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they're going the wrong way, as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Finish game. Entering online connection survey pop-up. How would you rate the network connection quality during this game?
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got
Entering XP. Entering player upgrades screen. Alex Bergmeyer is selected.
I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half. Had a blast. Can I
Power.
kick it? Even with a sprain. Kick it. Took the flex. I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Hey.
Entering franchise hub screen. Things to do. Players ready to negotiate. Entering risesun8's players screen. You have two options. Start negotiations is selected. You have two options. Start negotiations is selected. You have two options. Start negotiations is selected. You have two options. Start negotiate. You have two options. You have two options. Negotiate. You have two options. You have two options. Start negotiations is selected.
Even with a sprain, can I kick it? Get the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it?
You have two options. Start negotiations is selected.
People acting different, so I
Yes.
can I? Before I went live, ain't
Entering pop-up.
do what I does. Wait, need a light years to catch my buzz. These right
Entering franchise hub screen. Things to do. Player scout college training complete. Team adjust. My team.
What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said,
Team, you have 7 options. Roster is selected.
playing. I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me
Entering roster screen. 53 rows, 62 columns. Left filter 49ers. Right filter roster name G Kittle.
I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick
You name J Hertz.
Can I kick
Name T Lawrence.
flex? I went and bought a
Duck T selected.
Things ain't
Name G Kittle.
changed. Can I
FD AHB selected.
different, so I asked.
UD name T Lawrence. Edit player. Entering edit player screen. Player info. You have 6 options. First name. Jersey hash option is set to hash 16. If helmet type option is set to riddle speed flex. Visor option is set to clear. Backplate black arm sleeves. Left arm sleeve option is set to right arm sleeve option is set to full sleeve team color. Right arm sleeve option is set. Right arm sleeve op. Right arm sleeve option. Right arm sleeve option. Right arm sleeve op. Right arm sleeve option is left arm sleeve op. Left arm sleeve option is set to full sleeve white. Entering done editing pop-up. Would you like entering roster screen 2 rows 34 column change of direction 80 strength rating 70 awareness rating 8 throw power rating 96 short throw accuracy 90 medium throw deep throw accuracy 94 throw on the run 82 throw under pressure 91 break sack 80 play action 82 Entering franchise. My team, you have 7 options. Roster is selected. Entering roster screen. AHP selected. FW are selected. LC hold selected. Name JOA. Release. Edit player. Entering edit player screen, player info. You have 6 options. First, jersey hash option is set. Entering done editing pop-up. Would you like? Entering roster screen. 2 rows, 31 columns left. Fill name J Carter Jr. Edit player. Entering edit player screen, player info. You have 6 options. First name is select. Entering done editing pop-up. Would you like to save your changes? Entering rosters. Role selected. CB selected.
You can't catch my drift, can't catch my way.
MLB selected. Name F. Warner.
You done kill Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way
Edit player.
I make it all up. The way you feel.
Entering edit player screen, player info. You have 6 options. First name is black. Position option is set to MLB. If shoes option is set to Under Armour height. Sock height option is set to tucked. Entering done editing pop-up. Would you? Entering roster screen 2 role select name or Evans. CP selected name E. Mosley.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them high.
Entering my team you have depth chart.
Can't catch my way.
Entering depth chart screen for rows 32. K select SFF CB selected. Depth 1, depth 2, depth 1.
I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered.
Depth 3,
Falling out through the rubble. Remember this
depth 1,
in the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? Why the rush left for nothing? Why the rush left for nothing?
depth 2,
Rush left for nothing. Agitated.
depth 1.
For confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music.
Entering franchise hub screen adjust lineup. Things to do. You have team adjust lineup. Free agents. Entering free agents screen 100 row 64 columns left filter top 100 right filter all name E. Montgomery. FS selected. Name T. Boston. CP selected. Name N. Roby Coleman. Name T. Brown. Name M. Wilson. Name T. Waynes. Name S. Peel. Name Q. Dunbar. Name D. Harmon. Entering franchise hub. My team. Team you have 7 options. Roster is injury, salaries. Entering team salary. Name F. Warner. Name D. Evans. Name R. Evans. Name D. Samuel. Name J. Abram. Name E. Mosley. Name J. Oy. Name J. Jones. Name D. Jackson. Name J. Whitehead. Name M. Harrison. Name J. Name L. Photo. Name J. Jones. Name J. Birch. Name S. Redwine. Name J. Johnson. Name R. Foster. Name J. Smith. Name or Foster. Name J. Smith. Name J. Majors. Name G. Jennings. Name L. Gaylord. Name V. Smith. Name T. Name A. Everett. Name J. Thomas. Name J. Carter Jr. Name J. Johnson. Name J. Rogers. Name P. Johnson. Name S. Charles. Name T. McCure. Name B. Name T. Smith. Name K. Hallman. Name M. Teague. Name H. Bryant. Name W. Name D. Wakefield. Name F. Samuels. Name May Madison. Name K. Name D. Wake. Name May Madison. Name H. Bryant. Name M. Teague. Name K. Name T. Smith. Go and get yourself this thing. She trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Entering franchise hub screen adjust lineup. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Things to do, you have 6 options. Team adjust lineup. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't my team, my trade center. Trying to tell me how to free agents. My team. My coach. My team, you have 7 options. Roster. My coach. Team, you have 6 options. Coach goals is selected. Entering my goals screen, season goals undefined. Entering franchise hub screen adjust lineup. My team. Team, you have 7 options. Roster is selected. Okay, cool, you can sell that C. My coach. Team, you have 6 options. Coach goals is selected. Scheme. Spend coach XP. Generic list item. Generic list item. Generic list item. Sometimes you need a friend. Generic list player retention. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come player progression. Make sure you cut them in and then sometimes you generic player retention. Your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I player acquisition. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones generic list item. Generic list item. Generic list item. You know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. Okay. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Entering franchise hub screen adjust. Things to do, you have 6 options. View, player, scout, college players. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage. FS select, CB select, FS selected. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy. You have 4 options. 3. You have 4 options. 2. SS selected.
The boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster.
You have 4 options. 1 is selected. You have 4 options. 1 is FS CB selected.
Destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that.
You have 4 options. 3 is selected.
6 figures every year, yeah.
You have 4 options. 3 is selected.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up
you have 4 options. 4 is selected.
Sometimes you need a fool.
Role selected.
Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide.
DT
Looking for the root of
selected.
you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great at all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah, it's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it. Say so what you gonna do with it? Stop playing with it. Nah. If you gonna do it, don't play with it.
Race DT selected.
You built like that.
You have 4 options. You have 4 options. You have 4 options. 3 is select. You have 4 options. 3 is selected. Ray select. Listen. RG selected. C selected. You have 4 options. 3 is selected. You have 4 options. 1 is selected. L T selected. W are selected. You have 4 options. 2 is selected. You have 4 options. 2 is selected.
White diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy.
Entering franchise hub screen things to do.